Hi there, I'm Veronica Byrne, Schools Programme Coordinator with Chartered Accountants Ireland. Today, I'm going to give you a little bit of background on Chartered Accountants Ireland. Then Brian will talk to you about the Be the Boss Challenge. Then we'll have a word from our sponsors, Grid Finance. And finally, we will hear from one of our past Be the Boss winners, Katie from Fermoy, County Cork. Established in 1888, Chartered Accountants Ireland is Ireland's largest and longest established professional accountancy body. We represent over 39,000 chartered accountants in more than 100 countries worldwide. The Chartered Accountant qualification is one of the most sought after business qualifications in Ireland and is a true global passport. Our members are to be found in all walks of life, including leading some of the world's biggest companies or at the highest levels of government. Accounting education is central to everything we do at Chartered Accountants Ireland. We have over 7,000 students currently training to become Chartered Accountants. We are huge supporters of accounting education in secondary schools. Launched in 2019, Bootcamp, our online schools programme, is the only fully online accredited accounting education programme of its kind for transition year and senior cycle students. You are part of a bootcamp community of almost 10,000 users.
Congratulations on becoming a bootcamp student. You now have the opportunity to get a head start in learning the fundamentals of accounting, the language of business. And I hope you'll take your learning one step further by taking part in our Be the Boss Challenge. Be the Boss is the creative part of Bootcamp, in which you get to play the role of Chief Executive of Wildride, our bootcamp company. Be the Boss helps you to apply the essential financial skills you learn in Bootcamp to real-life business scenarios. It will dramatically improve your understanding of how business really works. Understandably, Be the Boss is hugely popular with our bootcamp students, who enter the challenge in record numbers each year. The real learning in Be the Boss comes not from working out a specific answer, but from the decision-making process. You will learn key decision-making skills, like how to gather and evaluate information, how to assess risks and benefits, and how to think critically about the evidence. It encourages a creative approach to problem solving and rewards good judgment and commercial awareness. This is what it's like to run a real business. You must think for yourself. As the world becomes ever more complex, these are the skills which set great business leaders apart, and they will serve you well in your chosen career.
Through Bootcamp and our highly innovative Be the Boss Challenge, we give students the opportunity to learn the fundamentals of accounting and how to apply financial skills to real-life business decisions. We hope that by engaging with Be the Boss, that you will see this and maybe consider accounting as a subject for Leaving Cert or a potential career choice. Our team go out to visit schools, careers fairs, and engage with and attend the BSTAI conference.
So what attracted Grid Finance to Bootcamp with Chartered Accountants Ireland? Well, Grid Finance is passionate about spreading financial health across Ireland. Now that doesn't just extend to the SMEs we service with our products, but the whole of Ireland. And a large chunk of that is the younger generations. The younger generations are going to be the future of the workforce in the SME space, whether it be from business development managers to people in the HR departments, to accountants, CFOs, and then of course CEOs. I had a big interest in business in my secondary level education, and this is something that I really would have jumped at, because I think it's such an exciting opportunity for people in secondary level education to look at bootcamp with the Chartered Accountants Ireland.
The Be the Boss Challenge is an excellent initiative that encourages students to think creatively about entrepreneurship and business leadership. By participating, students gain hands-on experience in developing business ideas, financial planning, and problem solving. Skills are essential for success in any industry. At Grid Finance, we strongly believe that financial literacy and strategic thinking are critical components of running a successful business. So at Grid Finance, we are a leading fintech company that provide innovative funding and cash flow solutions to businesses of all shapes and sizes in Ireland. Our mission is to empower businesses by offering tailored financial products that support sustainable growth and financial resilience. We work with SMEs all over Ireland and are very proud to be an Irish funding company supporting local business. We have offices in Dublin and Limerick and remote teams working out of Donegal and Sligo, as well as offices in Portugal and Valencia. So we could be quite international, but we're actually focused on the Irish market. The average that people borrow from us over 6 to 12 months is between 75 and 150,000. So as you can see, it's really short-term finance for growth opportunity and problem solving.
So yeah, no, I just want to wish everyone taking part the best of luck, and hopefully you get on well.
Hi, I'm Katie, and I'm from Coláiste and Craveen in Fermoy. I am a previous winner of the Be the Boss Challenge. What I enjoyed most about Be the Boss was, I have to say, the market research I did. I really loved learning about all the different trail running shoes, and I researched loads of different brands, like their pricing ranges, so then I could see what was selling best for them based on their pricing. I put that into tables, and then I compared it with other brands, and I thought that was really interesting, and I enjoyed it the most. I also loved the way I could research the different channels of sales and which was best for trail running shoes. The skills I learned for Be the Boss was to be more decisive and use lots of research to back up your point. I learned how to stick to a target and get it done within the time frame. My biggest tip for people completing the challenge is to conduct intensive market research. By conducting intensive market research, you get to see what it's like to run a real-life business. But most importantly, my biggest tip is to enjoy it and have fun.
Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you at one of our schools or accounting events in the future.